Are you thinking about moving to the Durham area and wondering what neighborhood might be right for you? Today we're going to take a look at the top 5 neighborhoods that people ask us a lot about and tend to want to move to. So stick around.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. If you have not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button in the corner. Also hit that bell to be notified of every time we release new videos, which is weekly. So that number on the screen, we are licensed real estate brokers in the area, which means as much as we love to do these videos, we love to help you with your real estate needs even more. That is our number. We respond to those text messages. We respond to those phone calls. It is us. It is not some automated system. So if you have any real estate related questions, feel free to reach out. My name is Zach, this is my beautiful wife Cindy, and today we're talking about the top 5 neighborhoods in Durham. Also, these aren't in any particular order, so just because it's number 1 on the list doesn't mean it's our, I guess, our favorite neighborhood. So
yeah, we don't even live in it, so it's
yeah. These are just our 5 favorite neighborhoods in Durham. So with that being said, let's get at it. So the first one that we're going to be talking about today is Duke Park, which is actually where we are filming. So let's check it out. Duke Park, why did we choose it? So first of all is location. It's actually the only neighborhood that is on the top 5 list today that is in downtown Durham. And I use downtown kind of loosely. It's on like the north side of downtown, but it's right on that edge. This neighborhood is great for those of you who like the downtown lifestyle. It's close to the Museum of Life and Science, which is one of our favorite places for kids. It is close to downtown Durham, so you're about 7 minutes or so from the Durham Bulls or the American Tobacco campus, which is really the heart of downtown. The DPAC is located there as well. Duke Park also has a park, believe it or not, called Duke Park.
You just blew my mind.
Which is actually where we're filming it today, and it's actually our favorite park in all of Durham to bring our kids. It's big. There's actually some really nice equipment for the kids to play on. They can run around. There's a lot of open space. And so it's
a lot of trees too. So
yeah,
a lot of parts of it are shaded, and it's just nice. There's some trails that kind of run through.
Yeah,
so it's just a nice park.
Yeah, so it's a nice area. And Duke Park, the neighborhood, price points you're looking at around $300,000 to about $600,000. The homes here have a lot of character, which is what makes it unique. You know, it doesn't feel like a suburb. It feels like where, you know, you end up with a bunch of like kind of cookie cutter looking homes. The area has character. It's close to downtown. Has a great park right in the center of it. So all in all, this is a phenomenal spot.
Definitely nice.
Yeah,
like Zach, I think my favorite things about it are the character of the neighborhood.
Yep.
All the houses are different. You know, the price points do vary a lot, but that is, I think, because the houses are so different.
Yeah,
you know, you have quite a mixture. Most of the houses are older, probably 80 years and up, but there are some that, you know, are newer builds. So there's just a good mixture of different houses.
Yeah.
So definitely a good one to check out. The next neighborhood on our list today is Hope Valley. You may have heard of this neighborhood. It's really big. It's kind of like just a whole area of Durham, honestly.
Yeah.
It's actually broken into 2 different sections. The older section is Hope Valley Country Club, so some people hear Hope Valley and they think, oh, fancy, you know, but it's not all like that. Beautiful, yeah. And those homes, you know, they are fancier. They range from like almost $1 million up to $4 million, depending on the house. Yeah, and it's on a golf course. You know, more of like a luxury lifestyle, I guess. But the homes mostly are on the older side too. It's not like brand new luxury homes, but really pretty. A lot of character in those homes, and it sits on the golf course. So that was kind of their first, was Hope Valley Country Club. down the road just a little bit, you have more of a normal section called Hope Valley Farms, and those prices are a little more characteristic of the area. You know, some homes that are detached start from, you know, $300,000 up to $500,000 depending on the lot and size of the house. Hope Valley was just this big planned development, so it has a lot of like subsections in Hope Valley Farms. So you know, you have tiny little neighborhoods within the bigger neighborhood, if that makes sense. But what people really like about Hope Valley Farms, it's located in South Durham, so it's really close to Interstate 40. So if you maybe you're moving here with a spouse or something, and one of you is going to be working in Raleigh and one is in Durham, being in the Hope Valley area is nice because being right there on 40, you're really close to Raleigh actually, and then you have that easy access to wherever you want to go. Really, it's only about 10 minutes from UNC, about 10 to 15 minutes depending on where on campus to Duke. Goodness, like probably about 10 to 15 minutes to RTP. I feel like when you're in Hope Valley, you're about 10 to 15 minutes from everything, honestly.
Yeah, it's close. It's close to everything.
Yeah, which is really nice. And then you're right next to South Point Mall, which is a really nice and large mall in the area. A lot of restaurants. You know, there's an outdoor section that's really beautiful with the restaurants, movies.
And if you're like me and you would literally rather be doing anything other than be at a mall, South Point actually isn't that bad because of the outdoor space. The mall section still sucks like any other mall.
It's a very nice mall.
I mean, it's nice. I prefer
really
to be doing anything else.
Nice.
It is. I shouldn't use the word suck. It's a really nice mall. But the outdoor section is for if you're a non-mall goer, it's really nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. So you're really close to all those things and amenities, close to some of the schools in the area. I mean, the elementary school is literally Hope Valley Elementary. So, I mean, you just have a lot of stuff just right there. So, you know, it is suburb type life, unlike Duke Parkwise, but it's just a really nice area. Lots to do right there in South Durham.
Yeah. All right, next on the list is Woodcroft. Let's check it out. So Woodcroft is another South Durham neighborhood. It's actually right by Hope Valley. As far as amenities go, pretty much the same as Hope Valley was. You're real close to Duke University Medical Center, you're close to UNC Medical Center, or both of those colleges. You're close to South Point, the mall, you're close to RTP. So as far as locations go, it doesn't get much better than Woodcroft. And Woodcroft actually is one of the most affordable neighborhoods that's on the list, really in Durham in general. So in Woodcroft, you've got quite a bit of options. You have condos there. The condos go in the 100s, at least that's been the average lately. Townhomes are going in the upper 200s. And then you've got regular, you know, your single family detached homes that are going between, you know, 3 to like mid 5s in Woodcroft. But it's a beautiful neighborhood. It's very wooded, which is something that we love about it. So it doesn't have that, you know, a lot of like new construction neighborhoods are just clear cut, all the trees are gone. Woodcroft is not like that. So if you do like the clear cut, Woodcroft would definitely not be for you. If you like the more the wooded feel, then it's the place to go.
Definitely. And something also cool about Woodcroft, it's similar to Hope Valley, and it has all these little subsections, which is why, you know, there's townhomes, there's condos, there's single family, and then you have just a range of styles. Like the houses don't all look alike in there, which is nice. But also has like a nature trail that kind of paved that runs through there for walking or running, which is really cool. There is like a pool and clubhouse type area there, but it's not part of your HOA fees, so you would have to join it separately. But it's really close. There's like a little shopping center there. It's a planned unit development, which is cool, one of the first in Durham. So there's like, you know, a daycare center there, and there's you know, a grocery store. So it's really cool. You can actually walk to a lot of those places, which is really neat.
It is.
So the next on our list is Trevor, and let's check it out. is the furthest out of town neighborhood we have on our list, but it's a really large neighborhood with a lot to offer people that want to live there.
Yeah.
With it being a little further out, it's closer to Bahama.
It looks like Bahama.
Yeah,
but
it looks like Bahama on the map. So it's outside of the city limits, kind of towards the edge of Durham County. If you're heading north, like getting closer to Person County, it's going to be in that area. It would be in Bahama, but when the neighborhood was built, they actually annexed it into the city so that there's like city water and stuff available. Because if you look around it, it's all Bahama. But that area, it's really nice. It's another golf course community. You know, the golf course there in Country Club, Michael Jordan was actually a member of back in the day.
He was, and they still have his locker.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Yeah. But it's a really nice golf course. They have a pool and stuff there. Similar to Woodcroft, it's not part of your HOA fee, so it is something that you'd have to join separately. But the neighborhood is really large, so they have kind of more, I don't want to call it basic, but typical homes in the neighborhood, home sizes, you know, and then, you know, there's super large, luxurious homes as well. So it's really, really diverse in that neighborhood with that. There's a ton of like sidewalks and walking trails within the neighborhood. I'd say it's not a clear-cut neighborhood. It's probably not quite as wooded as like Woodcroft, but there are some pretty wooded lots there too, which is really cool.
Yeah, as far as price points go, you're looking at around 300,000 up into the millions. Yeah. So there's, like Cindy said, there's a really wide range of price points in the neighborhood. Right. And as far as like proximity though goes, is even though you're far up north, you're about 25 minutes or so from Duke. You're about 30 minutes from RTP, about 30 minutes from the airport, and about 20 or so minutes from like downtown Durham. So even though it's far up north, that's not a terrible commute for the area. Right. I mean, it's definitely not anywhere remotely as close to the neighborhoods we've been mentioning, but it's still not bad.
Yeah.
So.
And just because it's that far from downtown doesn't mean, you know, it's that far from like a grocery store or restaurant. Yes, it won't go away. Yeah, I mean, you could still get to like a grocery store and stuff within like 10 minutes or so. Yeah. So it's not terrible. The north side of town has a more rural feel. Bug.
Has a crush on you.
So if you like feeling a little more country, you want like that peaceful drive home, it's a really nice place to live.
Yeah, it is. All right, the next on our list is Crowsdale. So let's check it out. Crowsdale is kind of North Durham. It's like right on the edge as well.
Probably northwest Durham.
Yeah. So what makes Crowsdale really great? There's a couple things, but one is its proximity to Duke. So if you're moving into the area, you work at Duke University, you work at Duke Medical Center, Crowsdale is a great neighborhood. It's really split up into a couple sections. You have Crowsdale Country Club, you have Crowsdale Farms, and then you have a new section they're building called Crystal Lake. Prices in this area, you're going to range from about the $5s all the way up into the $1 million price range. So it's quite a wide variety available. Beautiful neighborhood, tons of walking trails. There's actually in Crowsdale Farm, there's a little farm with cows, and it's actually it's pretty cool. We did a whole video on Crowsdale, so you're more than welcome to check it out. It was our first video. It was kind of rough. Not that I'm like a master at this now. I still have no clue what I'm doing. But you know, it's a whole video on Crowsdale if you want to check that out.
Lots of good information.
Yeah. So
it's probably one of my favorite on our list. I really like them all, but the reason I like it is because it also has paved trails throughout that are pretty wooded, which is really cool. The homes, like, you could tell they've been it was just a big dairy farm back in the day, and over the years they developed it like piece by piece. So, you know, some of the homes seem a little older than others, but they all are like custom homes and just really beautiful.
Yeah, just gorgeous.
Just a great place to live for sure.
Yeah.
And there are a variety, like, you know, there's townhomes in there, you know, more flat homes for people maybe coming that want to retire in the area, and then, you know, big family homes. So it's a
and there's apartments. So if you're moving into the area and you're not sure where you want to live yet, you kind of want to explore the area, there's apartments there, and really nice apartments. So. All right, thanks so much for checking out this video. Cindy has been assaulted by Nat literally this entire video.
Really likes it.
But anyway, these are the top 5 neighborhoods in Durham, at least our top 5. Like I said, there's plenty more neighborhoods to choose from if none of these hit all the checks that you're looking for. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell in the corner to be notified every time we release a new video. That number on the screen, like I said, we are real estate brokers in the area, which means as much as we like to do these videos, we like to help you with your real estate needs anymore. So if you got any questions whatsoever about real estate, feel free to text, call. We answer those texts, we answer those calls personally. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.